welcome back. Well, you are here just in time to help me make dinner. I'm going to make a chicken recipe. And you know, there's a million ways to cook chicken. And as a matter of fact, the chicken I'm going to use in this recipe, I was going to take outside and put on the grill, but it looks like it is going to rain. So we're going to stay inside and make one of our family's favorite chicken recipes. And I hope it becomes your favorite as well. And all you need is boneless, skinless chicken breast, fresh spinach, and cream cheese. So let's get started. I am preheating my oven to 425 while we put together all of the ingredients. So I'm going to use my cream cheese, and I'm using Philadelphia cream cheese, but use whichever cream cheese you prefer. And I am going to use 1 heaping tablespoon per chicken breast. So I'm only going to make a couple of chicken breasts. That's probably 2 tablespoons. But if you like cream cheese, then go for it. There's no exact measurement on this. It's just the flavors work so well together. And you can put as much Philadelphia cream cheese or cream cheese in general on this, and as much spinach as you would like. So we have our cream cheese. Now I'll take my spinach, and I'm going to take a nice little handful, and I'm going to put it in a bundle, and I am going to chop it up in small pieces because we're going to blend all of this together. Make another little bundle and chop away. Now let's combine our cream cheese and the spinach. Let's see if I can get as much of the spinach as possible. And blend it together. And as you blend this, you'll notice that it doesn't fill up the bowl quite as much. So when you thought you were going to have too much, it's not too much. Just like when you are cooking spinach, you think you're cooking too much and you're not. And you can see how that entire bowl went from being full down to just that amount. Now we have our cream cheese and spinach combined, and we're going to get our chicken. And remember, I'm using boneless, skinless chicken. And we're going to butterfly these chicken breasts. And I'll show you how I do it. This chicken breast is pretty thick, so that makes it a little easier. If you get the super thin fillets, then it's more difficult to do. So you take it and you turn it on its side, just like this. Let me get over here where you can see it a little bit better. There. How about that? Move this out of the way. Now, you take it. It's on the side. We're going to cut straight across. While I am butterflying this chicken breast, it reminds me that I went to Chick-fil-A yesterday. I finally got out of the house. I was just excited to be going somewhere. So I went around Chick-fil-A, and you know, you sit in line for about a half an hour waiting for your order, but hey, that's fine. I was listening to the radio and enjoying being out in the sunshine, and I had not been to Chick-fil-A in a while, and I was so shocked because I put my order in and then you go up to pay and they no longer take cash. It was our Chick-fil-A was only credit cards. So I had my credit card out, and they put the credit card reader out to your window on a stick, and I thought that was the funniest thing ever. Of course, I haven't had a lot of entertainment lately, so that made my day. I'm going to do both of these chicken breasts. I'm going to put this one back over here. I use paper plates a lot because they're so easy to just toss, and if you cook as much as I do, your dishwasher just gets so full after a while that you have to come up with some idea to minimize the dishwashing. So my way of doing that right now is to use paper plates. So we have butterflied this chicken breast. Now my hands are clean, and we're going to go to the next step, and that is we are going to stuff each of these chicken breasts with the spinach and cream cheese. And I'm going to put that huge dollop of spinach and cream cheese in the chicken breast. Now actually we have made a pocket, and we're going to turn that over. Now you see how that turned out. Now what I like to do is take toothpicks and seal that up a little bit, so when it's baking it doesn't all come out of the chicken breast. If you don't have toothpicks, don't worry about it. I've done it both ways, but this just makes it a little neater. And I don't put the toothpicks all the way into the side because I want you to remember to take those toothpicks out. I have forgotten before and cut into toothpick when we were having dinner, so I will never do that again. Now you can see, I'm going to put it up a little closer, you can see that you have a nice chicken breast stuffed with spinach and cream cheese, and it's going to be put on a pan. And let me go get my pan. I just use a cookie sheet. I don't even bother to coat the bottom of the pan because it doesn't stick. It's so juicy and so delicious when it comes out. I want you to see this. You know, I have so much spinach left over. I am going to take these toothpicks out, and I will make use of this spinach by adding more. I'm going to add as much as I can because these flavors are so wonderful. Look at that. Okay, now let's put it back together because I think some of them sticking out on the side a little, just a little bit, is going to add a little color to the plate and look so pretty. You know, many times cooking is all about presentation. You know, if it looks pretty, it's going to taste better. Now we're going to take our other chicken breast and add the remainder of the spinach and cream cheese. And add a little bit more spinach, and let's put some of the spinach peeking out of the side of the chicken, and add toothpicks to the side. Now, there go. It's going to go in the oven for about 30 minutes at 425 degrees, but I'm going to keep my eye on the chicken because I want to make sure it's completely done. So for me, usually 425 for 30 minutes, and I will give you an update when it is finished. While we have the chicken in the oven, let's make a salad. I have discovered the most perfect little miniature romaine lettuce heads. They are at Costco. Look at this. It makes salad making so much easier. What I do is, and all of this has already been washed, but I take the romaine lettuce head and I cut the end off, because you don't want that ugly end on it. Cut the end off of it. I slice it lengthwise, and I do not take it apart other than that. I just put it to the side of the plate, because remember, a lot of great cooking is about presentation. Whether it's just a salad or your chicken or whatever you're going to place in front of somebody, you want it to look beautiful. So I have that, and I don't know why, but let me set this up here, a cutting board. Okay, this will make it a little easier. I don't know why, but recently I have gotten to the point where I have to have radishes every time I see fresh ones, and these are delicious. I found these at the local grocery, and I sort of think they might be in season. I need to look that up for you and see if they are, because these are so wonderful. I found them at Fresh Market. I don't know if you have a Fresh Market in your area, but they're wonderful. And I'm not going to peel these all the way around because I want that pretty spiral look. And then I'm going to cut these. Now I can just eat radishes with a little sprinkle of salt on them for snacks all day, but they're probably not good for you if you eat too many of them. Just like anything else, too much of a good thing is never great. Found these wonderful tomatoes. Don't you just love getting these tomatoes on the vine? These were also at Fresh Market. This one is a little bit ripe, but it needs to be used. So we're going to use the ripest first. Isn't that beautiful? Good. Cucumbers. I love these little baby cucumbers. They're so tender, and they don't have that pungent cucumber taste that older cucumbers have. I will eat cucumbers just about any way you can find them, but these are my favorites. And again, I'm not peeling these all the way around because I like the beauty of the peel. Just don't want all of the peel. Have that made, And I'm going to look through my refrigerator and see if I have any other vegetables to go on here. I do have avocado, but I want to wait till the chicken's closer to being finished before I put the avocado on it because I don't want the avocado to turn brown. So let me check on the chicken breast. Let's slice an avocado now because the chicken's just about to come out of the oven. Now this one feels really right. Let's see. Oh, it looks good. You know, the most annoying thing about avocado is that you never know which ones are going to be good and which ones are not. Or I don't anyway. You may have a magic way of telling, but usually if I buy avocado, I'll buy at least 2 because always one of them is not edible. It's either too ripe or bruised or something. I'm throwing this peel in the trash over here, not in the floor, but in the trash. Okay, so I'm going to slice up some avocado and put with it. Yum. So beautiful. I'm really surprised, as soft as this avocado was, I was surprised it's not ruined. And you can use any dressing you want on this. I'm not going to put a specific dressing on it for you. I'll do a video one day with maybe 3 or 4 different dressings that I make, and because we're all looking for that really great dressing. I would think with a chicken, maybe a vinaigrette would be great. I wouldn't go with anything super pungent that might overpower the spinach flavor, but this looks great. So I'm going to put this out of the way and let me get the chicken out of the oven. Here it is, done. It actually took 35 minutes, not 30. But I think that is because these chicken breasts were extra thick, so you can kind of start watching it at 30 minutes. So I am going to plate these up with the salad. Doesn't that look wonderful? And I'm going to take out these toothpicks before there's a problem with them. And then the chicken will stay together. That is hot. Oh my God. Get it, hold that down. You know, I have never tried this recipe with garlic in the cream cheese and spinach, but that might be my next way of making it. I might try that because it does sound delicious, doesn't it? Let me get a good sharp knife. Okay, let's cut this open so you can see the inside of this chicken with cream cheese and spinach. A little bite here. And you can see it's like a little pocket of spinach and cream cheese. I'm going to hold it up. How yummy. Look at that. Oh, doesn't that look delicious? I hope you love this recipe as much as we do, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you as a subscriber, and follow me on Instagram. Bye.